on 2nd Avenue North outside the AT&T building. An officer responded, and after assessing the vehicle, had reason to call our hazardous devices unit. The hazardous devices unit was en route to the downtown area when an explosion linked to that vehicle took place at 6:30. The explosion was significant, as you can see from the street there on 2nd Avenue. Now, the police department, its federal partners, the FBI, ATF, are conducting a large-scale investigation to this point. We do believe that the explosion was an intentional act. Our federal partners continue to join us here at the scene this morning, and this investigation will be taking place throughout the day. Our police officers, with the assistance of the Tennessee Highway Patrol, are conducting a shutdown, if you will, of the downtown area while we assess this entire situation. So traffic in the downtown area from the interstate system, really, and in the immediate downtown area is going to be restricted as our teams attempt to assess exactly what's taken place, who may be involved, etc. That's all the information I have for you at this point. We will do another update when we know more, certainly in the next hour or so. At this point, Joseph Pleasant from the Nashville Fire Department can talk about the response from his team.
Good morning. As you can see, we have a significant response from our Fire Suppression Bureau as well as our EMS division. We have multiple personnel here from our hazmat team as well as our Special Operations Division working to support our local, state, and federal partners. Right now, we can report we've made 3 transports to area hospitals. None of those transports at this point are critical. 2 of those people went to Centennial. One of those persons went to Vanderbilt University Medical Center. We do have a special EMS division set up right now to monitor the situation. Once again, we are asking everyone to be mindful of the active, ongoing situation here and to give our people space to work in. But once again, right now, we don't have any significant injuries to report. Thank you.
And I'll be back in an hour. Okay, 1 hour from now, right here. Okay? Thank you, Don.
Thanks, Don.
I want to bring in Shimon Prokupecz, who's following the details of this breaking news. Shimon, this looks like a pretty big explosion here. Do you know what buildings are surrounding this area where the explosion happened?
Well, I think, Allison, when you look at these pictures, this does not look like a city in anywhere in the United States right now. I mean, when you look at this and the extent of damage that we're seeing here, it is quite remarkable. This was a pretty powerful bomb. I mean, they're saying this was intentional. What exactly was used, we don't know. But the fact that this was intentional and the size of this explosion, significantly, it's a significant explosion. I mean, this is more than a block of damage. We see vehicles that were damaged, nearby businesses, and we're also lucky that we're not talking about more injuries. Right now, the officials there are saying there have been only 3 injuries. I mean, that is pure luck. Talk about on Christmas Day. This seems to be a business area. It's downtown Nashville, so it's mostly stores and businesses. So perhaps that's why maybe people were not there. But this is really, when you talk about a miracle in some ways, because look at the extent of this damage. And the damage here stretches out for blocks. So a couple of very key points that I think we already have heard from the police there in Nashville is that they got a call for a suspicious vehicle. It was still dark out. The sun had not